Hey guys, I am Sweet Nightingale and welcome to Let's Play The Sims 3 Late Night with Seasons. And the reason I'm doing this is I kind of thought it would be sort of neat to just see how all the different seasons affect, the different worlds that the Sims can live in. And I do have several series with other expansion packs, so this is actually the only new one that I'm going to be doing with or incorporating seasons. All of my other series that I do, and you guys know that I have several, we'll just incorporate the seasons within there and just kind of go where we left off instead of just starting new series and stuff, because yeah. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and do late night because several of you had asked me, had requested that I do a late night series, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And it's actually been a long time since I played in Bridgeport. I kind of miss it. I kind of like it, you know. I think the apartments are a little bit too small. I think they could have made them a little bigger, but you know, when you live in a big city, you got to kind of deal with cramped spaces sometimes. So anyway, I'll introduce you to my sim in just a minute as soon as we get going here, but I'm going to go ahead and get, we have one sim. We're going to start out with the female sim, and we're going to go ahead and move into the Civil Suites, and I want to go ahead and purchase it furnished. And I think this is actually the same apartment that Landros is using for his late night series. Yeah. So, but we're just going to go ahead and use it because it's one of the nicer ones, like for the money you get. Yeah, so don't ever move into the Floodgate apartments, you guys, because it is just bare. Pretty much all it is a pool. And there's really not too much to, to look at there. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get going. And all right, so we're going to go ahead and get her moved in here, and then I'll introduce you to her. But I want to go ahead and I want to stop for a minute because we want to see this Weatherstone come up here. And this is the, and I think I've read this before in another one of my LPs, but it said, a supernatural wind blows through Bridgeport, creating a mystical Weatherstone. Gather supernaturals to appeal to the great weather gnome for specific weather effects. So we're going to go ahead and watch it come up because this is going to be really cool. I always miss it, and so I really wanted to kind of see it come up. So as soon as it loads properly here. So there it's going to come up right there. So let's go ahead and watch. Oh my gosh, isn't that cool? That is so cool. That is so cool. So anyway, we're gonna see where this thing is at. Okay, Butterfly Esplanade, which is where the Weatherstone is. Now, I think I have to fix Jessica up because I think I was going to make her a witch and I forgot to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so here is Jessica. And let me just, now I gave her some nice diesel stuff to wear. Her hair came from the Sims 3 store. I'll just kind of spin around so you can kind of see the back of it there. Her formal wear, let me just, show you her formal wear. I'm not going to take her back into... I took her into Create a Sim to make her a witch because I forgot to do that in there. And so, thank goodness for the power of cheats to be able to do that. But I'm not going to take her back in there just because my Create a Sim is just really, really acting up. So here's her formal wear. Pretty long dress to wear just kind of out on the town, which will be nice. So let's go ahead and put her back into her everyday wear here. Now, I did not give her the wetsuit for swimwear because I don't know that we'll be going into the ocean because the water is pretty nasty here. And she'd have to kind of jump off the bridge anyway. But anyway, so this is her apartment, and that's Jessica. And now before she actually moves in, or before she actually goes up there, we're going to kind of do a little bit of renovation because we've got quite a bit of money. They actually give you quite a lot of money in Bridgeport, so we're going to end up having... quite a bit to do here. She wants to join the film career because, I forgot to go over her traits and stuff with you guys. She's a young adult. She has a good sense of humor. She's disciplined, which we're going to get her into martial arts because I like them to know that. She's charismatic, ambitious, which means she's going to work really hard and get, extra rewards and stuff, and friendly. So, and then she likes, whoops, it would help if I kept on that. She likes pop music. She likes egg rolls, and so we may have to go get her to China to get the recipes and stuff, because I think we'll, have her like cooking. I always like to have at least one of my Sims being able to like cooking. So, and then her favorite color is purple. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of renovation, and we're just going to get her a few things here, because I don't really like the furniture that's in here, and I don't really like the cheapy TV and stuff. So, I'll try to not to make a career of this, but we'll just kind of get kind of get a move on here. We'll kind of do... Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and take out this sofa. And let's see, we want living room. Now where was that couch I wanted? Oh, we can use this love seat. This came from the Sims 3 store, so we're going to go ahead and I'll use this one. Turn it around a little. Yeah, just like that. I think maybe I'll just keep keep that table. We'll change out the TV though. Get a better TV. Yep, TVs. Let's go ahead and do... I don't want to splurge too much on a TV because then we won't have any money for anything else. Let's go ahead and give her this TV. I think that'll fit nicely right there. And then let's go ahead and get a computer. Which one to get? I totally want to put my iMac back in my game, and okay, so we'll put the computer there. I totally want to put my iMac back in my game. Maybe we can get a better bookshelf. But I don't want to... Oh, we do need to get a tablet. We are totally going to get a tablet. Go ahead and put that right there. Okay, bookshelves. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, it's taking forever for my store content to load. How about this one? It's small, but it'll fit nicely. Yep. And then we might have, I think we'll have room for like martial arts and stuff, but let's go ahead and, I think we'll upgrade the fridge and stove. Yeah. Let's go ahead and upgrade the fridge. All right, this one's slightly better. We're going to have to probably get, well, you know what? Let's forget about the fridge for right now and stuff. I think we'll upgrade the bed. Yeah, I think we'll upgrade the bed instead. But she'll end up like making a lot of money for the film career. So, and her lifetime wish is to be a superstar actor. So let's go ahead and go to comfort. We're gonna go to beds. Let's go ahead and get her... I don't want to get the vampire altar. We can go ahead and get this bed. The energy isn't quite so hot, but we'll get a better bed later on when we get a little bit more money. So, yeah. All right, so there we go. We don't have much money, but, we'll go ahead and get our job. Now, the only thing I added to the town was the Stone's Throw greenhouse, which came from the Sims 3 store. But other than that, I left everything the same in the town. Now, let's go ahead and go to the Plum Bob Picture Studios, and we're going to go ahead and get our job. And there were some lots that came with... that did come with, I guess, other expansion packs that they put in here, and, which I just left in. What the heck, I just left it in. I didn't feel like taking them out. Bridgeport Public Library. Oh, I do have to put in her tablet in her inventory here. Let's do that right now. Actually, I think instead we'll go ahead and have her, instead of going out for right now, I think we'll go ahead and, see if we can get her job on the computer, and then... All Alright guys, we're going to try this again. I had a little crash along the way, so we're going to try this again. We're going to join the film career. Now, yeah, we're going to go ahead and join the film career. And, on the computer. And then, with seasons and the new patch and stuff, there was, she's going to go ahead and check out some new items here, some new stuff. But with seasons and the new patch and stuff, now you can do online dating, which kind of gives you a little introduction to somebody you may not, somebody in the town that you may not meet. And then, no, we're not going to play games. You need to find a job, girly. Yep, jobs and professions. Find a job. You need to listen to me. So, yeah, I was going to tell you her backstory, too. Okay, so film. We're going to go ahead and join the film career. Yay! Now, then she wants to throw a party. Well, we don't know anybody to throw a party yet. But, now, I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is, I think we're going to probably go out clubbing tonight and stuff. And then we'll go ahead and set up her profile for, you know, for her dating. Okay. Online dating. Set up her profile. Yeah, I was telling you guys her backstory when this thing crashed. But anyway, her backstory, like I said, everybody was a brain. And, you know, her parents are brains, and, you know, she's smart, but she's not a genius. But everybody pretty much, like her, you know, she's an only child. And, you know, you know, she did have some aunts and uncles and stuff, and they were geniuses, and, you know, and they were in careers like, you know, law enforcement, medical career, you know, a lot of stuff, you know, with a bunch of smarts. Well, Jessica's passion was to become an actress. And, you know, because it was like the, you know, the fine arts and stuff, they really didn't approve. So, she, you know, they were expecting her to go to this really, you know, hot dog college and stuff, and she was going to do it, and then she chickened out at the last minute, and, you know, because as they say, you know, your life kind of flashes before you in the blink of an eye, and she kind of saw her life being just, you know, something that she really didn't want to do, and, you know, her heart just wasn't in it, so she bit the bullet. She, you know, got in a big old fight with her, you know, with her folks. And she ended up leaving town, and so she came to the big city to try to find her, you know, to try to find her career. So we're going to get her to be an actress. Now, we're going to go ahead and just leave her traits and everything the same, because she has pretty good traits when I set her up. We'll go ahead and say she wants somebody slim. Now, you can change these choices to either slim, athletic, or more to love, but we're just going to go ahead and keep it at slim. And we're going to go ahead and save profile right there. So let's go ahead and we're going to see where we can go to for a little fun out here. Where do we want to go? Now, I should have gotten her a guitar, because when you get a guitar and you get your skill up and everything, you can go to the subway stations and you can play for tips, and you can really rake in a lot of money. So I think maybe we'll go ahead and do that after she has a couple days of work. So let's go ahead and go to Whelans. Well, actually, Whelans Haunt isn't open, is it? Bonsai Lounge. Now, it's been so long since I played in Bridgeport, and I don't play in Bridgeport very often, that sometimes I just cannot remember which ones, you know, take celebrity stars and stuff to kind of get into. Now, her boss at work is, let's see, who is her boss? Her boss at work is Devin Ashton, and now in my Black Widow challenge, Rebecca, my Black Widow, she married Matthew Hamming, and so maybe we'll get in really good with Matthew Hamming. Although he does have commitment issues, so he's going to be kind of a bit of a pain in the butt. Okay, so here's Plum Bob Picture Studios. There it is, right there. And here's the Stone's Throw Greenhouse, where she can go to, you know, get some veggies and stuff. Public school. Oh, she wants to browse online dating profiles. Learn alchemy skill. I guess we can do that. Play with magic. I suppose we can do that. Gain a celebrity star level. Yeah, we'll end up doing that too. There's a lot of things that she wants to do. Meet a celebrity. But anyway, Whelans Haunt isn't open yet, which is where I wanted to send her. So let's just go ahead and we'll have her read a cooking book, and then she can go ahead and gain a cooking skill. So let's go ahead and read. Let's go ahead and read cooking volume 1. And then by the time maybe she gets done or something, she can, you know, go somewhere, because things don't open up until later on tonight. It's like 9 a.m. and we can play with some magic and stuff and, you know, watch the cooking channel and so forth. But here is her tablet, which I need to go ahead and put into her inventory. Oops. Which we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to move up this table in light because it's not even. I didn't notice that before, but it was not even. So we're just going to put it right like that, I think. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let her read her book. We'll get some cooking, and maybe before we go out, we'll go ahead and cook something, and you know, then we won't have to order food because it is very, very expensive, and we don't have much money left because I did get her some things, you know. We're not going to share memories. I'm not logged in right now, but I will, you know, if you guys sent me gifts and stuff, I will get that later. I'm going to put that on speed 2, and hopefully she'll go ahead and get a cooking skill. And we'll do some upgrading of her apartment, you know, later on. But look at this. I mean, this is really not a bad place to be. It's, you know, obviously it is kind of cramped, but it's really not all that bad. It really is not all that bad. The shower needs to be upgraded, and so does the toilet. I don't really like those stinking little cheap things, but we have, you know, we're gonna have to get what we can get. The kitchen, you know, is pretty little, but that's okay. That's okay. But you know, there's room to add, you know, a few more things into the living room. Like I can go ahead and put martial arts and maybe get her a guitar and, you know, maybe a piano or something. Because if you go and play for tips like that with any of the instruments, you can get a lot of money for that. You know, you get your skill up high enough and you can get a lot of money. And, you know, we could actually get a couple of planner bowls and have her plan a couple of things like in the, you know, in the house. That way she can have, you know, some things. Okay. Some neighbors have come. Well, we're not gonna talk to neighbors right now because we're gonna go clubbing in just a little bit. Yeah. As soon as we get a cooking skill up here. And I did not make her a natural cook, and I sure hope we got a fire alarm. We do not have a fire alarm. Oh my. Well, we're gonna have to hope and pray that we don't have a fire in here, and we'll just have to get something tomorrow. I probably shouldn't have splurged like on the TV. But yeah. Now it is summer, and we'll have to wait for the summer festival to spawn, but it's like 92 degrees, 7 days left until fall. Meet a supernatural. Yeah. This part's kind of boring, but I want to get her this cooking skill up before we do much of anything here. And I do want to have her go ahead and cook something because I don't want to order food out because that's going to be, you know, just too expensive. Okay, so she's about to gain a cooking skill here. We'll put that on speed 2. And let's see. We'll go ahead and have her check the weather before she goes out and before she cooks something and goes pee. Alright, so she's got a cooking skill, so we'll go ahead and stop that. Let's go ahead and check the weather. So it's going to be sunny today, 80, current weather, yep. So, oh, it's going to be sunny all week. Okay, and we're going to have some really, really great weather. It's going to start to get really hot on Thursday, which is leisure day, but at least we should be able to go to the festival. And, you know, unless the weather is, like, predicted not very well or something, because that can happen. Yep, that can happen. So we're going to go ahead and have her go pee. Alright, so now that we've checked the weather, we're going to go ahead and have her just use the bathroom and go and cook something to eat before she goes out, because I think after we get done, we're just, we'll have, once she gets done eating, I think we'll have time to go clubbing. Yay. Yep. Okay. Keep the walls down. Still gonna have to upgrade the toilet and shower and stuff. Good grief. It is cheap, 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 cheap. I had her wash her hands because, you know, cooking after going pee without washing your hands, that's pretty nasty. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. And, you know, this apartment is not really that bad for a single sim or a couple, maybe. But if you've got, like, 3 kids or something, there's going to be no way that you're going to be able to... There's going to be no way that you're going to be able to fit them in here. Absolutely no way. And she's going to make some pancakes, and let's just hope and pray she doesn't burn them or set this place on fire. Because we don't have a fire alarm, and she's not a natural cook. But she is, you know, getting like halfway up to getting another cooking skill, which will be good. So a couple more times, you know, and then we'll have her listen to a tabcast and all that good stuff. All right, Jessica, you can cook it without messing it up. You really can. I think she turned out to be a pretty, you know, a really pretty sim. Really, really pretty sim. I gave her just diesel stuff to wear for every day. Made her pretty skinny, you know. Made her pretty skinny, you know, but, yeah. Okay, so I think she did pretty good with this. Whoops. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and have her eat this. And I think it's like normal quality or something, so yeah, normal quality. But have you guys ever noticed that Sims in The Sims 3, when they eat, they're left-handed? Now in The Sims 2, I think everybody eats right-handed, but in The Sims 3, they're just all left-handed. So yeah, kind of, you know, kind of goofy, but you know, I guess they can only do so much, like with the animations when they program the games, so, you know, whatever works. I hope you clean it up. There you go. Clean it up, girlfriend. That's it. Now, she definitely needs some fun, and her energy is kind of down, but we're going to go ahead, and I'm gonna save very quickly, but we're going to go ahead and send her out clubbing. We're going to go ahead and go to Whelans Haunt. I was looking for it really close to the apartment building because I thought it was like really, 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 really close, but it's not. So, I mean, it's kind of close, but not super close. I mean, it's closer than a lot of things, but she's still going to have to, I think, ride the subway to get to it. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and go to Whelans Haunt, but, you know, that whole floor is hers, and, you know, there's actually quite a few things that we could put there, should we wish, and, you know, here's the lobby. We could actually put, like, something there, which is pretty good. You know, there's actually quite a bit that we could do with this place, because, I mean, nobody theoretically lives in this building but her, and there's a lobby, there's, like, another elevator thing there, but... Now, in The Sims 2, if you live in, like, apartment life or whatever, there's several people that's going to live in the apartments. But when you get this apartment in Sims 3, and when you get other apartments in Sims 3, and she was on her broomstick, you know, if you get, like, other apartments in Sims 3, you know, then you're pretty much the only one that lives in the building. And we're not going to share memories. So let's go ahead and go in, and we're just going to just kind of see what we can find here. And... I'm not even sure if we have enough money to order a drink. Let's go ahead and just order a drink, and we'll order a spine reticulator for $5. Yeah. Now, I don't know if there's like the little bubble bar thing in here or not, because like in other places there's the bubble bar, which is neat, and she can learn guitar skill and piano skill and stuff. So maybe we'll have her do that. There's foosball. And hopefully this mixologist is good. We'll see. You know, we'll see. And when she gets enough money, we'll order some, you know, we'll get some drums and a piano and you know, we'll just see if we can maybe become a, you know, become pretty adept at playing instruments and stuff, even though she's not a virtuoso or anything. But okay, cheap drinks. Happy hour has begun. Woohoo! Yeah. How about if she tries to just kind of join jam session, I guess, you know, and that'll kind of get her, guitar skill up or whatever, you know, and that'll help with a little bit of guitar, I guess. But there's nobody here. There's somebody on that piano, so there's, you know, and we're not gonna have any sound for the music or anything, but we'll just go ahead and play it, I guess. Okay, so it looked like she grabbed the bass. Yep, she grabbed the bass. Okay, why not? We can play bass. Browse online dating profiles. Learn alchemy skill. I don't know that we're going to get an alchemy station right away. We'll have to do that later on. Play with magic, which we'll do. Gain a celebrity star. Gym with another sim. Become friends with someone. Okay, guys, here we are back. Anyway, so we're at the grind, and I tried to record this a little bit before, but the thing didn't record, so you didn't really miss too much. We tried to impress Robert and Renee Littler here, but we kind of struck out because we kind of said the wrong thing. But we've impressed Tiara Angelita, so we're gonna just go ahead and get a little friendly with her. We'll just go ahead and chat with her. We'll just go ahead and get to know.
Kulash McFarlane.
And I think Jessica's getting pretty tired, so we'll probably end up just sending her on home and going to bed. So she wants to, let's see. She wants to learn mixology skill. Maybe later. Have a drink. We can do that. Befriend Tiara. Let's go ahead and order a drink, since she wants to do that before we go home. Go ahead and order a... A knee scraper. A knee scraper, I guess, I think it's called. These names are kind of funny, aren't they? So we'll do that. So Jessica has a celebrity star level, which is good. Okay, Jessica learned that Tiara is a party animal. And Tiara is charismatic. So we'll go ahead and have a drink. And she's starting to get pretty tired, but we'll go ahead and go home here in just a little bit. Now that's what a good mixologist should do. She's sleepy, fulfilled, enjoying music. Now I don't have I have my music muted, so we're not going to see the we're not going to hear the music. But I usually don't have, you know, a lot of times, like, my Sims don't learn the mixology skill, but I totally want to have her, do that. Now, I wonder if she can come over here and after having a drink, if she can come over here and, like, dance on the tables or something. Because that is so funny when they do that. That is hilarious. Yeah, I guess not. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and send Jessica on home to, you know, to get some sleep, because she is getting sleepy and she does have to work the next day. And we're pretty much out of money anyway, so, yeah. We're pretty much out of money. She's gonna have to pee. We could have peed there, but that's okay. Now, if I didn't say her last name is O'Keefe, I think I did say, but I don't know if it was in one of the parts where it crashed and it didn't record or whatever. But anyway, I did say her name was Jessica, but her last name is O'Keefe, so Jessica O'Keefe. And I think her backstory did get in there, you know, that I told you guys. You know, the parents wanted her to be a doctor. She didn't want to be a doctor because she'd always wanted to be an actor. So she had it out with them, and she got in her car and just took off to the city to get her career started. So, but anyway, let's go ahead, and she needs to go ahead and have a quick snack and stuff, because she is hungry and she's going to be screaming in the morning if she doesn't do something. So she can go ahead and have some dinner. Again, let's go ahead and just have some mac and cheese, I guess. She can cook it. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully she won't burn it or burn down the house or anything like that, because we don't have a fire alarm. And I didn't make her a natural cook. I know in Bridgeport you can always like go out and get something, and I do have a mod in my game where I can actually call and have food delivered, so you know that'll be nice. That will be very nice. And she had some mac and cheese before she went out, but their hunger just kind of really goes down after a while. Like when they get enough lifetime happiness points, I kind of like to get them the hardly hungry, and then you don't have to have them cook like every 2 to 3 hours or whatever. And this fridge, I really don't want to have her make a lot of stuff because this fridge is cheap and the food will go bad very, very quickly. So, you know, that's why I'm just having her make one meal at a time. And the stove isn't that great either, so let's hope and pray, guys, that all goes well. Okay, she did good. Alright, she got cooking skill to level 2. Very good. Oh, Jessica. You need to eat this, though. I know you're exhausted, but you're going to have to eat this, and then you're going to have to pee. So, you made it. You eat it. I know you're exhausted. We're going to take care of that in just a minute. Ah, crazy camera. You go use that. And then here is your bed. You go ahead and sleep. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this part 1. This is pretty much just to kind of get her life started in Bridgeport going on. And I promise the next part will be a little bit longer. I think this one's probably about half an hour or maybe a little bit over. But part 2 will be a little bit longer. You know, because I know some of you guys like the longer parts. Some of you guys like the longer parts. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and make part 2 just a little bit longer. We'll get off to our job. We'll see if we can have the summer festival spawn and everything. So, you guys have a fantastic day. Don't forget to favorite and like this video. Subscribe to see more like this, plus any of the other series that you're interested in that I do. And, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Hit the crap out of that like button. And we'll talk to you guys in part 2. And we'll continue that when she gets up and gets her morning started. So, okay. Bye, guys.